we have to talk about this. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
Bro, last night was nasty.
Let's
What
talk about
was
it.
the meltdown? Like, why are they so, like, they hate each other so bad?
It's
And it's in
sad.
every word. It drips in every message. I mean, Nicki Minaj, I don't know if she fired the first bar, but I know they were talking about the sales of her I Am I the Drama from Cardi B and the fact that it's like gone double platinum already, but then people were like, well, she packaged stuff with it.
We all know how that goes.
And so like that's where, you know, it makes people upset. And so they're
Right.
like, this is unfair. So Nicki wrote she was taking a shot at Offset and she's like, I'm not the one sleeping with Trade while hubby is blanking Sweetie and taking my big gooey blank for alimony. And then she says, Culture, you a roach and a monkey like your sister.
Yeah, bringing the kids.
Culture is the baby. Okay, so then Cardi says, wait, bring that here. Are you talking about my father? My father never been to jail a day in his life. Go get a detective and tell him to run them records. Don't put them dirty allegations from your bloodline on mine. Your daddy was a crackhead and your brother out here touching little kids. Like, she just went all into that. And then she's like, you wish you could call my daughter ugly. Culture is beautiful and you know that. And your hate is so deep and dark and nasty because your son nonverbal because you blanked him up with drugs and you jealous of everybody's kids and their happiness.
That's nasty.
Just
At the worst things you could potentially say to
like
somebody.
nobody talks about somebody's kids, especially, I mean, ugly is the least of it. But now you talk about like developmental issues and all that.
Disabilities.
And
yeah.
then she brought up receipts. She was like, "Oh, you want to talk about
Who?
$4.99? This is Cardi."
Okay.
Cardi.
Because Nicki was talking about how she was selling her album for $5,
Uh-huh.
and then Cardi went in receipts and was like, "Oh, you sold your album for $5 with a poster and a bundle, and then like put everything in there, and then kept on talking about her family, her husband." Talking about the whole thing. Oh,
Cardi
man.
got just as bad and as dirty. I don't want to. I'm not.
Both
supporting
of them
either.
did. They
Both of them got
they went low. I stopped after I'm like, I can't edit these.
Yeah, no, you can't even talk about it. I mean,
If
you're
you
gonna have to
if
read
you
it.
go to X and you put in Nicki v Cardi, or you put in Nicki and just the word Cardi behind it and hit enter, your eyes will bug out.
Or
Yeah.
just go to their pages because they still got it up there.
Also,
I was reading it all.
What is Nicki's? Why does she hate any female rapper? Like, I get why she didn't like Cardi and then the Met Gala thing, and like it's just back and forth. Also, Cardi did use Nicki to like promote her success. She did, but that's okay. I would do the same thing. And
But
now
isn't
look
that
at
what
them.
all of the female?
Yes.
I mean, guys don't do it as much, but females have like a pecking order because it's like once you become the hot one, you kind of replace a hot one,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really like that with guys, but guys don't confront like that. But it's like you saw it when Lotto was coming up, and you saw it when Ice Spice was coming up, and then Nicki joined forces with Ice Spice to kind of like tap into that new energy. Cardi tapped in with Meg Thee Stallion. It's like you know what I'm saying. It's like it just became a big old pecking order pissing match. It's just,
It
ugh.
is. And it was so, I woke up and read all that stuff this morning, and I was just kind of disgusted at both of them. Like, when is somebody just going to be the better person and just ignore what somebody says? Because now you both look
Not
awful.
when you say it to the audience, because nobody wants to be one up to their audience. So when you say it to them, they got to clap back. And so
I
mean,
don't think it's necessary.
I just really don't want them to see each other
Dude, talking
because her husband is crazy.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, I don't really know how he moved like that because I mean, realistically, when he got time to defend Cardi because he got like 16 other guys.
Right, exactly.
But I just don't want them to end up out there like making it a female violent Pac Biggie death row
100%.
bad boy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're
like
threatening
like
each
where
other.
they're because she was threatening like straight up, I'll meet me, I'll pull up.
She said,
Send me
post
the
And I'm
the
like,
address.
come on,
Yeah.
man. See, now y'all grown women and y'all out here talking about meet
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
Cardi-
I'll have so-and-so whoop yo so-and-so. Like, come on.
Yeah, Cardi pregnant, so Nicki was saying that she'll cave in her sister's chest, and then she's like, "Oh, we'll send the Addy." I'm looking. at my
Don't send
DA.
Hennessy out there. I tell you right now,
Yeah.
Hennessy will kill somebody.
Yeah.
She about
when
that
did
life.
Cardi use Nicki? There was a line that she tried to replace because there was some like she was taking offense to it, and then because of that, it was publicized that she was trying to rewrite the lyrics. And
Who texted that, Ebony?
Yeah, probably. There was an episode that happened, and it's just, you know, when you have somebody just coming at you nonstop, and it can elevate your success because now you're in the limelight. But Cardi's always been, you know, she's always done her own thing. She's been successful. It's really sad to always see Nicki just be so hateful.
What it was is Nicki had, it was almost like Nicki had a Kanye West energy.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to prove that she was a female who was writing her own because she was being told, oh, Drake's writing for you and Wayne's writing for you. She's like, no, my pen is my pen.
Yeah.
And so she kept getting lumped into that. That's why Monster, she wrecked him because she's like, oh, I'm gonna be out here with the boys. I'm about to kill it. You know what I'm saying? So when she did that, it was like she was proving that she's one of them ones. Then when Cardi came along, people started trying to give the grace to her, and Nicki's like, no. I had to battle myself to get up
harder
here. Don't just give it to the next cute person because they got, because they was a stripper and they got the vibe. Like, don't give it to her. So that's where that initial, before any insults, it was just, yo, I worked for mine. Don't just lump me in with somebody else that looks good.
Right.
That's where Nicki got like her chops from. Mm-hmm. And that's where Kanye got him, where he was trying to prove himself to the whole Rockefeller crew, because they were like, you're a producer and you wear polos. You're kind of weird, and he's like, oh, I'm about to show them. Mm-hmm. So that's where it kind of got nasty, but it has gone way too far. If any violence comes from this, both of them should feel like they lost.
I get hating on each other and all that, but once you bring the kids into it, and especially talking about each other's kids and whatever they got going on, that's when it gets nasty.
That's bad. And I was just disappointed in, first I was disappointed in Nicki, and then everything that Cardi said, which by the way, you have to read it. It's crazy.
It's words that I can't even edit around.
It's
so
crazy.
I'm just saying.
It's just as crazy. So anyway, both of them totally disappointed.
On another note, Rod Wave is being sued for $27 million.
What?
Damn.
Okay, last lap tour, remember? He tapped out.
Yeah.
We don't know why, but everybody has speculation it was because of a romantic breakup.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever it was, when the last lap tour ended, he hadn't recouped for the people, according to this lawsuit, okay? There was a new lawsuit that was filed by the concert company Grizzly Touring, who says that he made some costly mistakes to the tune of $27 million, according to the documents obtained by TMZ. Okay, so take it with a grain of salt, but this is what they're saying they're seeing. Grizzly claims that Rod Wave and Hit House Entertainment owe the touring company approximately $27 million in unearned advances because he basically refused to move on with the show. They said that they advanced him. They said that they would give him a little over $1 million per show. 35 shows. Damn. He was supposed to make $40,250,000. Okay. So just over $40 million for 35 shows. They advanced him $20 million.
Whoa.
Okay.
Sure it would happen.
To handle upfront costs, and they said they advanced him even more money for various expenses, bringing the grand total to about $57 million.
Holy crap.
Okay. Yet, to date, the touring agent says that he only performed 26 shows and only earned 29.9 against the guarantee. And they're like, hey, we short 27. And they said, to add insult to injury, they said that they've been watching him because he's been promoting, I guess, another tour, his own tour. And they're like, yo, that's competing against us, and so that's where the back and
Finish
forth
that tour,
is
then
going.
start your own. Listen, this reminds me of the whole Justin Bieber thing. He canceled his tour, and then he owed like $50 million or something crazy amount of money. You're gonna have to pay them off. You're gonna have to settle some way.
This is according to TMZ, so take it with a grain of salt because most of the people who are dealing with this are in town. Yeah. So they might be listening to this like, that ain't true. I'm just telling you, that's what TMZ said. I'm just reading what the report says, but it says basically you was fronted a lot and they didn't get a chance to get all that back.
Can he go back out on tour and just go ahead and finish up his contract, or is it done with now?
It depends on how they played it when those tickets, when the show got canceled. Did they refund all those tickets? Because if they didn't, and they're like, okay, people held on to them. Because usually if they cancel it and it's done, then you get refunds.
Why did he cancel? Did we ever find out why?
We don't.
Okay, so there was no actual reason.
I mean, everybody was talking about it was the fact that he had broken up with his girl.
Okay.
So
I gotcha. All
And
right.
sometimes people can't go to work.
And this could have been recouped, but the fact that he has another tour coming out, that's why these people are probably mad, and they're trying to get their money back.
We'll see what happens, but it sounds like he's gonna have to cut them a check.
There's a warrant out for your boy Tyrese in Atlanta because of his dog situation.
What happened?
He had his dog. He has a cane corso. One of his cane corsos attacked a neighbor's dog,
Oh, that's a problem.
and they looking for him because apparently I think the dog ate him up.
Yeah, the dog.
he didn't.
Killing
He
the
didn't
dog.
make it.
Oh, you're gonna have to pay me.
Oh no,
No, they want
that
more
dog
than
is
that.
gonna. That dog is.
That
gonna
dog
have to
has
get
to
put
go down.
Yeah.
But they're having a arrest warrant out for him this morning. It was just on Good Morning America. They said Georgia is looking for Tyrese right now to turn himself in because of the neighbor's dog. And you know what? Honestly, that's a really good thing for people to pay attention to because I've seen some folks. I got a neighbor. I swear to God, I don't know who trained his dog, but this dog is incredible. And then every other dog out there is Cujo.
Yeah.
They are just crazy.
I
Because
don't
this
trust other
dog,
people's dogs half
if a
the
dog comes down the street that he don't know and they start, "Arr, arr, 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 arr," this dog just sits down.
Ooh.
And and his owner just looks at him and he sits there and he don't move.
Professional.
I was
trained.
so impressed. So I drove by them watching this craziness. Dog over here, bah, 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 bah. I'm gonna kill you. Let me get away from this person. I'm gonna bite you. And the dog is just looking at him like this. So I drove by. The man didn't have a piece of plastic to pick up the poo.
Okay.
So he sat his dog and said, "Stay," and took off walking. While the other dog is over there, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." His dog is just sitting there looking at his owner,
That's awesome.
looking back at the dog,
Yeah.
looking back at the owner. So I'm now at the light
You're like,
at the
"I'm staying
corner,
here."
and I'm sitting there looking in my rearview mirror like, I'm watching this. Because if this dog just sit there, the man went all the way down to where we have a bunch of those baggies.
Yeah.
Went and got a baggie, looked back down the street at the dog, and we're talking half a block. Dog still sitting there.
Wow.
And then came all the way, walked all the way. Now I'm up here blocking traffic because I'm like, there ain't no way this man walks all the way down, crosses the street, comes back to his dog, picks up the poo, puts it in the thing. Dog still just sitting right there.
Wow.
I need to know who that.
And
trainer
then he
is.
said, and picked up the leash and took off walking, and the dog got up. I'm
That's
like,
amazing.
I'm like, that is money.
They have great training facilities in town where you get a new puppy, you can play with them for a little bit, but then you send them off for like 2 or 3 months and they come back just like that.
Well,
And as long as you keep up with all that training, they're set.
I mean, my dogs always went to sit and stay, and Clark Ingram and his whole family take really good care of him. But the thing is, you got to work them.
yes.
Because I ain't have time. I'm here at work.
They
I'm
can
like,
test
all right,
you.
here you. So they didn't hit their potential because I didn't have time to work them every day like you're supposed to. That man put in the work. So I'm just saying, the dog situation is very rough. If you got a dog that can't act right,
Right.
don't take your dog out to places like this because you see Tyrese is out here, got a warrant for his arrest because of a death. It ain't just pay the money. It's like you really get taxed.
It's
So
responsibility.
Put it this way: like when I was a kid, my dog, somebody put their hand in my yard and they got bit, and the state asked my family to put down the dog.
Yeah.
And it was their fault too. So
Is their fault that they put their hand in between the
inside
fence?
my gate? Yeah. So even if they put their hand in my property, the fact that they got bit, I had to put my dog down.
yeah,
Fighter.
see, that's rough. I'm telling you, just make sure you got your dog either satcheled up or leashed up or better yet, trained.
Yes.
All right, we coming back. Don't move. It's Wild 94.1. Good morning.
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel right here.